The third pillar of brotherhood is virtue. Brotherhood and sisterhood has a powerful impact on a person. We take from those that are around us, their habits, their vices. If we're surrounded by a group who attend their salah on time, we're going to be like those who attend their salah on time. If we're surrounded by those who love listening to music, we're probably going to become like those who love music. And if we surround ourselves with those who love to backbite and bicker, unfortunately, we're going to find ourselves in that trap, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has aggressively warned us against in Surah 49, verse number 12. So our path to success relies very much on the traits and of the virtues and values of those that surround us. And the closer that said person or that said group is to us, the more so this principle applies. If they're a group that we only see once a year, it's going to have a lesser effect than if we see them every single night during our life. Now, our objective is to pursue happiness, right? It's to achieve our potential. It's to achieve perfection. It's to get towards excellence. It's to get as close towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's perfect manifestations as we can. And this only comes through virtuousness and righteousness, being virtuous and righteousness. So we need to ensure we're surrounded and a part of environments that exhibit just this. And our community similarly need to have these attributes of virtue and of righteousness and of goodness. Environments where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's manifestations are being nurtured amongst all of us, where there's godly values and principles surrounding us. And if it's not the case, then realistically, we shouldn't expect ourselves to develop that much, because it's just not going to happen if our environment is not set up to do so. I'll give you a very extreme example. If you want to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and if you want to attend to your prayer on time, because you know that's part of the guidance, there's more chance of you, if you sit in the haram of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, all day, all night, that you're probably going to pray on time, because guess what? The whole system around you is set up that way. On the contrary, if you always find yourself sat in a club or in a bar, it's going to be pretty difficult for you to get up and go and pray. So your environment and the people around you has a huge impact on your mannerisms as well. Eventually you make the decision. But if you surround yourselves with the right environment, there's more chance of you succeeding. And Imam Sadiq alayhi salam is reported to have said from the Holy Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi, the Messenger of God said, man is on the religion of his friend. One needs to pay attention to whom he befriends. It's crystal clear to us. And you know, for example, after a majlis or after an event at university or whatever, you can see different groups, they go out. One group goes to a certain place and you're like, whoa, that's a bit much. Another group goes to someone's house and it's a bit safer. You can see the difference in the choices that you have to make. We even have Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam advising his very son Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam. And by virtue that includes his children university, right? So this is an advice for his son, but of course that applies to all of his children. He's reported to say, associate with the people of goodness, you'll be from them. And disassociate from the people of evil, you'll be far from them. So if our friends are the very reflections of those who we wish to not be like, then we've got a challenge. And we need to make sure our friends are of those who have the traits of those we wish to be like. We want to be supportive of one another. We don't want to be detrimental of one another. And Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam is reported to say, do not associate or take as a brother 4 types of people. A fool, a miser, a coward, and a liar. As for a fool, he desires to help you, but he will in turn harm you. As for a miser, he will take from you and not give. As for a coward, he'll desert you and his parents. And as for a liar, he may at times tell the truth, but still should not be believed. And the Holy Prophet ﷺ is reported to have said, the happiest people are those who associate with honorable people. And to do this, we need to be wise in our selection of our close friends and also invest the time and the effort to maintain this brotherhood because we see the value it holds and the value that could be realized. The question that then arises is, how do we do this? How do we invest in this brotherhood or sisterhood? How do we choose the right individuals based on these three criteria that we've discussed? And inshallah, that will be what we cover in the upcoming sessions. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.